It says it right there.
Well, I kept trying to picture it. I couldn't see.
I couldn't read it.
I was taking a picture. I still can't even see it.
You see how clean he got his damn finger and started rubbing on it? And I'm like,
I still can't even. And that was the one that me and Mason, we just knew that was a 4.
yeah. But no, it's a 6.
But you can leave that panel alone.
We just got to get the 2 pull-out disconnects, but we're good.
But what about all those breakers that are in there? So you get no.
It's just a regular pull-out disconnect.
Don't need them breakers in there. Can we take them all back for money?
You can take yours back, but until you won't have AC right now.
Oh,
That's what I'm
thank you.
saying.
Thank you.
But yeah, you can.
Pretty nice and clean in there, isn't it? So, welcome to my flip.
All right, I'm going.
Okay, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. We'll see you Monday for sure.
Yes, he maybe this afternoon, but if
Be a miracle.
If you get that 50-foot, and I'll text you the.
If.
Yeah.
You're talking to the king, Daddy.
Shit.
You know I'm going to get that. Yep. That's no problem. So we completely refinished all of this. This is something we're kind of proud of. We hadn't painted it yet, but look, we faux finished. We made those stones right down there.
What do you mean you made them?
Well, there was nothing there. There was brick. So we made them. They don't look like brick anymore. So we made those stones kind of look like this. So we'll paint all that. But this is number 414 that we've done. So we're still learning. Yeah.
You know that for sure? You're that's a serious number?
Yep. I know it for sure. Yeah.
Over how many years? Over how
we
many
grew
years?
all the grass outside. We did all the landscaping. They're staging tomorrow, so we got lots to do still, but we're going to make it because we're basically kind of cleaning up. We'll probably mop this floor about 3 times. We're really excited about this garage, even though there's not much to show you right now. But this is going to be a toy garage. Look at that 12-foot door right there. So boats with a radar arch, wakeboard tower, big RVs, big SUV, anything can pull in here. So we use that area right there for a spray booth area. And we're going to get all this sheet rock so we can spray our doors and stuff there. So, yep, we're finishing up.
Derek, tell everybody who you are.
My name is Derek. My company is DSP Real Estate.
Deep South Partners?
Deep South, aka Deep South Partners. That's where the DSP, Deep South Partners, comes from. We've been doing this for almost 25 years.
Where are we?
Inverness.
Which is where?
Birmingham, Alabama. Off of Highway 280.
Shelby County?
Shelby County. Yep, Shelby County inspections. They've been good to us. Which we love. We get all our stuff inspected and everything so that when people buy, listen, if you have an issue 3 years from now, 5 years from now on a house that we do, we're going to come fix it. So that's something that we do. I don't know if anybody else does that, but we do. And we just modernize. It's like buying a brand new house in a well-established neighborhood. And it's a value. And we consider ourselves to be some of the best in the business. There's some of my buddies, my peers, that we all feed off each other. We're all good, and we're proud to be in that group.
Awesome.
Come on, let me show you guys some more.
Let's go. Derek Lemke, I've known him for really since I got in real estate. Since almost from the beginning for me, about 12 or 13 years.
Yeah. When we met downtown and did all that. So this cabinet wall to wall. We'll get our mirrors. We'll get all that in here.
This is a hall bath.
Yep. So each level has its own full bathroom. And of course, this is all new, everything in here. I do all my sinks a double sink so that we can share because there's a bedroom there and a bedroom here. All new smokes, all new carbon, everything you got to do, all new systems always. We'll paint these stairs. You ought to come back and see how these stairs are going to look later on. Going to look like $1 million.
So this is, tell me about this area. This is a kind of a high-end area.
It's a pretty nice little area. Yeah, we're excited to be in these. I mean, of course, we love Homewood, Mountain Brook, Vestavia, Cahaba Heights, things like this. That was an original door, but look how pretty that's turned out. So my craftsmen have stripped all that down back to the original wood, sanding it. We got our first coat of walnut stain on that. So look at this, Brian. When you come into here, look at all this. Look at these ceilings. Isn't this neat? Big open area. That wall we saw down there, that's going to, sorry, not that wall. That louvered door panel unit will go right there. We did some of the same thing because this had a stone hearth that we removed. Didn't look any good. And then we made that concrete to look like stone right there. So we'll paint that. We'll put this edging on there. We'll button that up. And you step up into this kitchen area. Come here, guys. Let me show you this. So we took out walls. We always try to do open concept. So here's a new backsplash we're trying out. What do y'all think of that? Y'all like that?
Why are you trying out a new one?
Just keeping it new and fresh. New designs.
Cabinets?
Yep. All solid wood. Soft close, everything. Always, of course. We got all the warranty paperwork for the new owners. We keep up with all that stuff. Help them get all their stuff registered. Hold on one second. It'll be fine. Probably not be fine. Pro photos are on Monday. They're staging it tomorrow. But we can do it after Monday. We're going to do details. We're going to do all details on their staging it Saturday and Sunday, tomorrow and Sunday. Final button up, everything total, inspections and pro photos are on Monday. And then that'll give us a couple days before it's on the market to do a couple of details. All right? Thank you, brother. I will. Great job. Thank you. Bye. So that was my plumber just then. He's calling in to find out where we are. I got the best group of guys. Got the best subs. Got the best REI friends and associates. Couldn't do it without all those guys. It's a lot.
So it's not just you.
Not just me. It won't ever be just a person, I don't think. I think it's very much a relationship business. Always building relationships, always talking to people, always trying to do your best and building those relationships. It's important to find out the people that want to work with you. Because some people don't. They have their own reasons, and that's fine. But you need to get your crews that want to do their best and want to perform and enjoy their work and want to work for, like we pay on time, we pay early, nobody's got to chase us. We're what subcontractors are looking for. We're just looking for the good subcontractors as well that work with us.
Awesome. So this is the laundry room?
Yep.
All brand new hardwoods?
Yep, we love that. And this is something new they make us do now, right? Yep, these hammer arresters right here. We do all this new stuff now in Shelby County. So when you hook up to that, you don't ever have that noise in your pipes. They shudder. These things are all the new modern technology that takes care of all that.
You're required to do that?
We're required to do that now.
Wow. Is that just Shelby County?
Well, no, we've done it in Mountain Brook before. We've done it in Homewood and Vestavia. So maybe those kind of municipalities, they want it. Another thing is even this house had smoke detectors before, but back in the old code, they may have let them be in a certain position. Now we had to move them. So we had smoke detectors. We had to move them all because maybe they were too close to a vent or too close to a ceiling or the door. So all our houses are completely up to date, like 2024 International Code.
That's probably not cheap.
Nope, it all costs. A good renovation, what's your step?
What is this? This is a separate
dining. This is a formal dining.
So talk to me about, you said you moved a wall. Why? And I'm asking just because I'm curious.
That's a great question. So
why wouldn't you
we could have opened this up as well. There are budgets sometimes that we work with, and like Brian just mentioned, there's a lot of costs, and even the costs go up to get everything under code because you get your bids and it's all good, and then the inspector says he wants more, and they're doing their job. It's all good. But we opened that up more, and then there was a wall right here. This was kind of funky and cut up, so we got rid of that so we could open it. There was no island here before. It was just a little U-shaped kitchen, a little galley-shaped kitchen right here. But look at these views. Let me show y'all this too. So you come out here on this big cedar deck. We still got cleanup to do and touch up, but look at all this. Look at this in this neighborhood. There's the Cahaba River right through there. You can see a good spot of it, Brian, right through there.
So the first thing I noticed when I pulled up, you got folks here working.
Yeah, we getting after it.
Y'all got like
we getting after it.
8 vehicles when I pulled up.
Yep, and that dumpster will be pulled here shortly. Yep.
So you ain't messing around, Derek.
No, we ain't messing around.
So we've done some of these videos where you show up and there's nobody's there working, and they're in the middle of a project. I'm like, what? Where is everybody?
Yeah. Yep. I'm blessed to have
Just talk about the importance of keeping on a really timely schedule when it comes to a flip.
Well, like anything, right? They say time is money, and that's true because we have hard money loans or business loans or even your own money. You want your money always to be revolving. So it's very important that there's a time frame. This is not something where you just, I think I'm going to flip a house and it's just going to take forever. You're not going to make any money. So you consider all those things when you're doing a house like this. What's the area? What's the neighborhood? What's my return? What are the comps? Where's the market? Here's another tip. One of the most challenging houses I had, it was over $1 million, but it took 13 months. Well, think about that. The economy that I bought it at earlier was in one stage, and then later on, 13 months. What's the economy like later? Well, as we've seen, sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. Okay, so you got to think about that. So it's always moving. It's always moving, and that's also part of the fun. Like I love what I do. I love my life. I love my people. I love our organization. I love all the people we have with us, and just very blessed.
So take me through the numbers on this one, because I want to know how you found the deal and what you got it for.
Well, having the relationship with good realtors, love realtors, absolute love realtors, pay realtors a premium, never cut commissions, want to pay them a premium, want to pay them extra, whatever we need to do. When they bring us a deal, they're going to get paid on that. And then obviously they're going to get a chance to list the property. So y'all bring us deals. That's how we do it. That's the best relationship. There are things that are for sale that are on the market. There are things that are for sale off market. What's called maybe an off market opportunity. Okay. Love you to bring us off market opportunities. This one was just as it hit the market and we put our bid in first. It was all cash and we were able to close on it and get it before anybody else did.
So this is kind of on market then.
It just like the day, but in this instance, we were able to convince all the sellers and their agents. This was also their grandmother's house, okay? And it was very important to them that somebody take it and do something very nice with it. They didn't want it turned into a rental. They didn't want it just jacked up, a jackleg. They wanted somebody that would do it high end. So we showed them some of the things that we do, and they said, yes, Derek, we want you to do it. So anything like that we can help with. We'd love to hear from other realtors, relationships like that. Sometimes it's family members. Sometimes people see our signs. Anything to do with DSP or Deep South Partners, call us. We do a lot of advertising. If anybody sees this and you got a house that you're not sure what to do, give us a call. We can make you an offer. There's no pressure. The deal either works for us or it doesn't. There's no pressure at all.
Yeah. How much did you get this one for? Do you remember? I can go look it up. Come on, just tell us.
We got that. Really?
It's public, right?
It is. It's public. It's public knowledge.
I mean, I'm not asking anything that the public doesn't know, right?
Momo, how's it going? Okay. What about our full finishing all our exterior before it rains? All the touch up, all the deck, all the paint. Okay, I think let's do that first. That way if it rains, we can come inside. Okay, my man? All right, babe, thank you.
It's important.
That is important. So we always have an exterior focus because you can always come inside. You can always come inside. You can't always work outside. So we kind of always are hammering down on that. And as you know, we've had kind of some off and on a lot of rain here lately.
All right, so what'd you get this one for?
200.
Even.
That's
a steal.
It's a steal. Yeah. This is a true unicorn right here. You don't get these deals all the time. This will be a nice one.
And this will sell for what do you think?
Well, a realtor over here has it overpriced a little bit at $619, and we got more bedrooms and baths. Now, I don't think that's what we're going to do, but I think it's going to be $575, something like that.
But you're putting a lot into it.
Hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yes, hundreds, 200s.
So that's not for the faint of heart, Derek. You've been doing this
No,
for 25 years.
I agree. So I cut my teeth in East Lake 30 years ago. By that I mean, that was back when you could buy a house for about 20, 25. You could put 10 to 15 in it, and our target was to sell it for about $65,000. Now keep in mind, I'm talking around year 2000, okay? 25 years ago, right? And yeah, we did a ton of that. But I don't do any renovations nowadays that aren't at least $100,000 or better for what we do.
Why? Just
okay?
the money?
Well, the size, the money. I mean, you got almost $50,000 in a kitchen by the time you do everything. You got $10,000 in bathrooms. You just add those up. You got new systems. This HVAC system is about $16,000 just for the two systems right here. You got a new roof. That's another $15,000. You got all the painting, all the new decks and all that. Even the flooring right here, right? So the flooring costs about $6,000 and $5,000 to put it down. So that's $11,000 just in that. It adds up.
Oh yeah.
It does. Then you got all the craftsmen, all the repair, all the daily, what do you call it? Having craftsmen on the team, they cost. I mean, they got their hourly rate. They got their, their team members,
and they're worth it. And we tend to draw that kind of person. That's what we want, is that kind of person that does that kind of work and feels, When I think of you, Derek, I think of these kind of houses. I think of kind of the higher end, and I've talked to enough people, and I've seen enough of your final products, to know that you do it not only right, you do it really. You almost go over. You almost go too much.
I do have to watch that, and I've learned that over the years too. I used to sweat details that I noticed nobody else even cared about. So now it's more. It's just knowledge. I mean, you do a couple hundred houses or more, and you're in the game. You're going to learn. You're going to learn some lessons. You're going to learn what details to kind of sweat about. And I still have my personal. It's got to be right for me to put my stamp on it. For me to put my stamp of approval on it, it's got to be right.
Yeah. Let's look. Can we look at the front of the house? Can we look at the exterior?
Totally.
Do we need to go upstairs?
You want to look at the exterior? Let's go out here.
Yeah, let's look at the exterior. I like this little bridge looking thing.
Yeah, we're not done with it yet. But we just try to enhance it a little bit. But it's just, when you think about it, guys, that's the toy garage right there. That whole space, that whole area is the toy garage. I mean, can you imagine when this landscaping gets more mature? Look how cool that looks right there. And remember, the Cahaba River's right over there. You got these beautiful original crepe myrtles. I love the stone work. That's really the coolest shot, almost right where we're at.
Did you paint? You painted the exterior.
Oh yeah, total.
Why did you choose?
And
that
repair
color?
and do the siding, that cedar siding.
Mm-hmm. Why did you choose that color?
So I look at what's modern, what's happening. I'm always cruising the neighborhoods and looking what looks good. I get a feel for designers. I'm kind of a self-made designer, so I look at what people are choosing, what they're buying, what's hot. And again, you can't go wrong if you ever just want to ride around some nice neighborhoods. You'll get some great ideas.
So it seems like there are a lot of houses in this neighborhood that are not updated yet, probably coming towards that point. I don't see a lot of houses painted on the exterior out here.
Well, that one is. That one is. And they're kind of some of these simple, but it's older. You know, it needs updating. A lot of these have these unique roof signatures out here. And then there's some traditional ones. We're getting another one in this neighborhood too by end of the month, so we're going to have another one. In about 3 more months, we're going to have another one just around the corner.
Derek, when you make it as custom as you've made this, how do you know you're doing the right thing? How do you know you're not going to make a mistake, a custom mistake that maybe too many people won't want a certain thing?
Well, it's a good question. It happens every now and then. I just had one of my friends call me the other day, and they've gone through the whole thing, and it's on the market, but it's sitting. And I'm not going to use any names, so he won't mind. But we were just talking. He's going to have to go back in and put a master shower in the master bathroom by taking out a closet, because that's just the response that they've got. So you got to listen to your market. Brian can have the best ideas. I can have the best ideas, but in the end, it's the public. It's the buying public that makes all decisions. So that's who you're working for. That's your boss. So I'm the boss, but that's my ultimate boss. My buyer is my boss. So paying attention, and we've had to add things before. It's going to happen. Take a half bath and turn it into a full bath. And maybe too, for my buyers, let's say, hey, Derek, we'd love the house, but we'd like to add another wall right here, or we'd like to take this wall out. Hey, the numbers are there. We'll do it for them.
It's awesome. This is a beautiful house.
Well, thank you.
How many square feet is it?
This is 3,800 square feet.
So that's a huge house.
Yeah, it's a nice house. 5 bedroom, 3 full bath. All the baths have the dual sinks, private water closet. That's all the good stuff. Everything everybody's looking for. We've noticed too, years ago, there were a lot of young couples that seemed like that wanted to buy fixer-uppers on their own. And that's still a great idea. People still do it. But there are more and more couples, and all ages. They just want to move in right now. They just move in, bring their toothbrush. I mean, they don't want to do nothing. They want to get on with life. So that's the market that we appeal to.
Derek, thank you.
You are very welcome,
Thank you
brother.
for giving us a tour. It's beautiful.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I'll update you guys in the description.
Week from today, it'll be on the market.
I'll update you guys in the description. When it goes live, I'll put that link. And then when it sells, I'll put that link too, so we know how Derek did.
Right on.
All right. Thank you,
Thank you, Brian.